What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Game Boy Swag here. Today I got back a huge lot of PSA slabs that I submitted to PSA. This is about 50 slabs. Cost $750 to get it all graded. Uh, I got some pretty good grades, a lot of 10s. So let's check it out. First up, we got this Cynthia and Caitlin in a PSA 10. It used to be a CGC 9, so a nice upgrade. Definitely worth a lot more in a 10. Second, we got a Champion's Path Charizard. I did crack this one out. It used to be a 9, and it got the 9 again. Bummer. We'll try for the 10 maybe one more time, but if it stays a 9, no big deal. I have an 8 in this one, and now I have a 9 as well. I'll try to go for that 10 one more time. Next up, we got the Aerodactyl V. It used to be a PSA 9. Cracked that sucker open, and I got a 10. I pulled that one from one pack. Next up, we got a few of these. Let's see. A few of these Pikachu promo cards from the Pokemon Play events. It's like a tournament card. I got one non, a 10, two nons, two 10s, three 10s, three nons. So I got four 10s and three nons. That's pretty good. Try to speed things up for y'all. Next up, we got the Charizard EX from the collection box. A PSA 9 Steelix EX from Steam Siege. A Zygarde EX. I think this was a promo. Next up, we got a banger here. We got a banger. I think y'all can see it. I think y'all can see it. Huge pull. Ordered one booster bundle from the Pokemon Center, and I pulled this. I did buy one from a guy at a card show for a really good price. I don't know which one I pulled and which one I bought, but super happy to have a 10. Last time I looked, they were selling for like $300 to $400 in a 10, which is crazy. I'm so glad I got the 10 so I don't have to buy that. Next up, we have the Gardevoir from Paldean Fates. Love the Wooper in the back. I actually pulled this in Japanese in Shiny Treasures EX. Look at that hollow pattern compared to the US version. But I pulled this one. It actually had a rough top cut, but I'm surprised it got 10, honestly. But super happy with this one. Definitely keeping both copies. Next, we got two Pikachu Vs from Lost Origins, both in a 10. Love this card. Definitely underrated. Blaine's Arcanine in the PSA 8. Honestly, these cards were super clean. Happy with the 8 for sure. I didn't open these from packs, but I bought these secondhand. So overall, can't complain with the 8 on these. These are both classic cards. I love the Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes set. Next up, we got a PSA 9 in this Steam Siege Volcanion EX. I love the secret rares from this set and these EX era sets. I knew that one was going to be a 9. I'm just happy it wasn't an 8. Next up, we got 3 Garantina V's V-Stars. 110, 2 10s, and a 9. Love this card, though. As you can see right here, I got a Japanese one I just picked up. The hollow pattern on these is so much better than the English ones. So I can't wait to get this one graded. Hopefully I get a 10 on it. Yeah, all these cards in the back are ones I'm hoping to submit to PSA maybe this month or next month. Up next, we have two 25th anniversary cards from Japan. First up, we got the Reshiram PSA 10 and the Mew PSA 10. This one's one of my favorite cards from the submission, a PSA 1 Legendary Collection Venusaur. Honestly, with this hollow pattern, it's so hard to tell if there's any creases or anything until you like look at it in the light. But overall, love this card, and I'm happy it's a PSA 1 because a PSA 1 is actually worth more than a PSA 2, believe it or not. Next up, we got the Lance's Charizard V in a 10. Two of them. I don't know why it took me so long to submit this card to PSA, but I'm happy I did, and I'm happy I got a 10. Next up, we got a bunch of One Piece and Dragon Ball cards. This is from the new Dragon Ball card game. This card has some really cool texture on it, and super happy with the grade. Obviously, a 10 is the best you could get with PSA. This is from the newest One Piece deck, Zoro and Sanji. This is a tournament winner card. Another championship card, Sanji. Thought that was something in the case. Super sweet card. A pre-release winner card. And a PSA 10. All of these got a PSA 10 and a judge card. This one wasn't worth particularly too much, but I figured it would be cool to send it off to get graded. And it got the 10, so glad I sent it. Next up, we got a promo card from Japan from one of the movies. Love that hollow pattern on this one, and it's just super odd. I don't think I've seen this movie, but well, I definitely haven't seen this movie, but it's a really cool card. Next up, two Prime cards in a PSA non. I did not pull these cards fresh from packs, so a PSA non on an old card like this is honestly really good. Happy I submitted those. I think I honestly got a good grader this time. He definitely hooked your boy up. Next up, PSA 10 Arceus. A PSA 9 Snorlax Pokemon Center Edition. I was really hoping for a 10 on this one. I honestly knew it wasn't going to get the 10, but this was the best one I got out of 4 from the Pokemon Center. You can see it has like a little bit of whitening on the corners. I think like this one, you can see a little speck right there. If you look really close, a little speck right here. But honestly, all of them were pretty bad that I got. Not that a non-condition is bad, but this is how it goes. PSA non Altaria EX. Love this card. Honestly, it had, a little bit of whitening here and there, so a non's perfectly fine with me. Little disappointed in this one. I was hoping for a 10, but I might crack it open and try to get the 10 next time, or just try to sell it as a PSA non. I definitely want a PSA 10 for my collection, though. Masquerada EX, PSA non. Was hoping for the 10 again, but honestly, I don't know why I got the non. It looks pretty clean. I don't know if I would submit this one again. I don't know if it's worth it, but I'll look into it. Might be worth it, might not. PSA 10 Rainbow Mew V Max. Couple cards left. We got the Blaziken V Max. Love this artwork. Definitely undervalued. It'll probably shoot up in price before you know it. Calyrex V Altart, PSA 10. Love this card. Regidrago V. If you could hear some scampering in the background, that's my little puppy dog. just running around. I think she knew I was filming a video, so she just started to start running. Next up, we got a Raikou V PSA 10. Love this art. Absolutely my favorite. It's between this and Suicune for me from V-Star Universe or Crown Zenith, but I don't know. This one is top tier. And then lastly, one of my Grail cards that I've been wanting for the last couple years is this Rayquaza V alt art from Evolving Skies. I actually did purchase it in Korean for like 70 bucks, but I'm super happy to have an English copy and a PSA 10 in my collection now. And if you look back here, these are some of the cards I'm going to be submitting next time. We got this Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. I actually got this for $1. They had it in a character rare binder. Honestly, I didn't even know it was an alt art off the top of my head until I got home and I saw a video about it. So honestly, a steal at $1. I got this Garantina V Star from V-Star Universe in Japan. Japanese, I mean. This Rayquaza VMAX. The condition on this one was super clean, so I had to pick it up. It was pretty expensive. It was like $3.50 or something, but if it's a 10, I guess it's worth it. Picked up this one. One of my favorite Deoxys artworks from Crown Zenith. And then lastly, some old school EXs. These are two that I definitely had circled in one of my Beckett Pokemon magazines as a kid, so I had to pick these up. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again in the next video